Oh, oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, ooh. 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 Oh, I'll tell you a little story. But before I do, today's the 12th of the 12th, 2019. So I was getting ready to do my first podcast, right? This is classic Irish dad behaviour. I was getting ready to do my first podcast, and my dad says to me, don't see my dad that often, like see him every little while. He said, what do y'all like? Why you nervous and all that stuff? I said, listen, I'm about to do publicity stunts. I'm about to lock myself in a room for 24 hours. Listen to the same song on loop. To show how your mental health can deteriorate. I went in saying affirmations and came out in bits after trying to stay awake for that long, standing and all the rest of it. Anyway, I was getting ready to go in, and it was all live on the internet. The video's there. It's my first video I have on this channel. There's like 4 of them here for like 24 hours. Anyway, so I was getting ready to do it or whatever, because I was hemming and hawing about it for months. I was like, oh, will I do this podcast thing? Will I not do this podcast thing? Oh, no one will like it. Oh, jeez, no one's going to listen. Oh, jeez, what's the point? Oh, all this shite. And anyway, I was like, listen, Dad, I'm gonna do this 24-hour live thing on the internet, you know. And my dad, one of them lads who says like, I'm not having a Facebook in case anyone, I don't want anyone to know them down. I don't want anyone to know them down. Because he doesn't seem to understand that you couldn't pay someone to look at your Facebook, like. No one cares a fuck about your Facebook. But for some reason he thinks everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to know everyone's business. But anyway, everyone seems to think like that. But anyway, moving very, very swifty-hifty on. Hopefully the audio isn't too low today. Trying to open this. Here's a fresh bottle of water. Oh, there's that crack. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh. So anyway, don't worry, I'll tell you what the theme of this episode is in a while. Oh fuck, that's good. That's not me, that's the water, I swear. Oh Jesus, that bottle of water is very rude. Yeah, talking to the old dad anyway, saying, listen, I'm about to go on the internet there, like live, and like, anything could happen, like, I don't know anything about going on the internet. It's gonna be on the internet forever and all this mad shit. And all he had to say was, like, maybe he thought a lot about it, I don't know, but this is all he had to say. It was just, sure, you could be going to war. So, and he's right. Like, in hindsight, what I was doing is fucking grand compared to going to war. Like, going to war would be shite crack. Oh, the only thing good about going to war is you get to hang out with your mates all the time. Kind of, at least in theory-ish, but not really at all. Anyway, there's an upside of everything. I think we're in tune-ish. Should we give it a go, will we? Are you guys nervous about what song I'm going to play? I don't blame you. I had a look at this Boris Johnson lad this morning, because I don't know anything about politics or whatever that crack. Oh Jesus! Because to me it's all just trends, like it doesn't really mean anything. Just stuff people get real passionate about. There's nothing else to do. Okay, sorry, you're not allowed to say that, are you? But some people are into politics, some people are into chess, some people are into... It's just a different fucking hobby, isn't it? Anyway, sure, listen. I think I've pissed off enough people for one morning, so I'll sing a song. This is your morning espresso. It's Bitcoin Day. Can I drink and scream at the same time? Oh Jesus! I said, if you drink a load of water, you can get away with doing murder. Excuse me. don't say that you love me. I've got no interest. You're my practice girlfriend, done and done. I owe my own burdens, and so do you. So take a break, your bag, and get the fuck out. I could say I couldn't push the hurt out, so I pushed everyone around me away. Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? You've never had, you can't miss. So why the fuck are you saying you're gonna miss me? My friends say they should you and you should be a model. I've got more fast struck by a toilet. Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? Man guitar solo. It's gonna be emotional. Strap yourself in. Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? Do you understand what you're accusing me of caring? Do you understand? Do you understand? VeganSteven podcast is a parody of a podcast. VeganSteven is a fictional character. All guests are allegedly fictional characters. Even those based on real people are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language, and due to its content, should not be viewed by anyone. Oh, I was pushing fate there, lads. I watched 007 there last night. Fuck me. Dr. No. I had 3 cups of coffee this morning, and I was like, fuck it, will I try 4? And I said, I won't risk it. Listen, this is the 12th of the 12th, 2019. I should probably talk about Christmas, but I'm not really that bothered. So we're going to talk about Dr. No instead. And some other topics I have planned. Oh my word. So I was watching Dr. No there. That's the one with James Bond, he's in it. And some lad, and he lives like in a volcano and stuff. So the VeganSteven movie review is, and your man has a fish tank. It's kind of based on, do you ever see those Austin Powers films? They're kind of a parody of it, if you know what I mean, like Dr. Evil, I think is his name. I should probably look up some dates and shit, shouldn't I? Oh, yesterday's episode, I didn't do a counter, but I was trying to figure out how many times I could say cock in one episode. And that's still with the judges. They're tallying up their tolls as we speak. Okay, Dr. No film, Wikipedia, 1962 British spy film. Oh yeah. What's the crack with Dr. No? See, the thing is, I just assume everyone knows Dr. No, because I used to always watch it with my dad when I was growing up. Like, it was our thing every so often on, like, a Saturday night or something. They'd have, like, a Bond film on late at night, and it would end, like, it would be on like half an hour past my bedtime, if you know what I mean. So my mum would be coming in going, VeganSteven, because people have been I was christened VeganSteven, in case none of you guys know. So she's coming in going, VeganSteven, it's past your bedtime. And I'd be like, Mom, I'm watching James Bond. And she'd be like, VeganSteven, it's okay, you're going up to bed in the next ad break, VeganSteven. And then my dad would be like, woman, it's James Bond. He needs to see this to be a man. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't play football, so let me have a go with this. And there was also the debates growing up, should the kid be allowed a gun or not? A toy gun, that is not an actual gun. Because some people I knew, friends of friends, they weren't allowed to have a toy gun in the house because the parents were trying to be so good. Oh yeah, look at you parents, yay. So I don't know, it was a parenting trend, and maybe it still is. Who knows? I was going to go into my history of assault there, but we won't. Anyway, 1962. Rotten Tomatoes, 95%. Gee, that's pretty good, isn't it, for a film? Agent 007 decides to battle against the... I'm just laughing because I never thought I'd be reviewing a fucking Bond film, like, for people to listen to. But I'll try to keep it for fucking 30 seconds because we got some mental health shit to talk about today. This is mental. It's another iconic episode of the VeganSteven podcast, everyone. Hope you got your dicks wet. Hope you got your pussies popping. Hope you got your... I was going to go into other genders, but we'll just keep going. La la la. I was watching a thing on how they're forcing like token people. Token is when you have a TV show, and they normally try to make it politically correct or whatever at the time. I think maybe in the 90s or whatever year it was. For some reason they had to put like a black person in every show just because you had to show that you weren't racist. It was like a big thing, like you must prove that you're not racist, and so on. There's other better theories looking into it and so on, but for some reason it was like you had to have a black. There was some kind of thing like you just had to have. It doesn't matter if you have any Asians in around that. You just must have a black person in the TV. I don't know what the fuck the deal is, but apparently now the latest thing is you need to have a token transgender person, to show that you're hip and current, because it's never really about what the issue is. It's just about trying to show off to your friends and all that shit. I know I'm being very, very cynical, but every generation, or even every 20 years, whatever, has their own thing, like their own, oh, we're changing the world. And this is coming from a vegan, so I don't know. Listen, VeganSteven, keep your opinions to yourself on your own podcast, you fucker. Get your own podcast. Alright, excuse me. That was, don't know who that was. I think that was the lad next door. He's always fucking shouting abuse in here. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. So it's a great film. As I said, I was very bored because I saw it so many times. I was playing with synthesizers last night. It's, to me, a good night in is just playing with synthesizers. Doing sound design stuff. Okay, Dr. No, who's determined to ruin the US space program for this purpose. His journey to Jamaica to nip the bud, erotic apparel. What's also very cheeky is there was a picture of where the lady. Now I'm a hot-blooded male, unfortunately, so that's why I'm not allowed. I actually have to sleep in this room because I'm not allowed out because I'm just constantly going around complimenting people. So the Irish people are sick of having VeganSteven going around complimenting people. But anyway, so listen. I may have done a very cheeky, very bold. I paused the film. I pressed pause. There was a scene where they were getting a wash, and I did a little sneaky pause. My finger slipped, ladies and gentlemen. My finger slipped. All right, my legal department's just a mirror. Finger slipped. we had technical difficulties in the VeganSteven studio, and there was a bit where they're both getting a wash and all that, and there's someone holding up the towel for the woman, and my finger slipped, or I had technical difficulty, and you can see everything. You can see all the bits and bobs there. Everything's just hanging out. It's mental. It's only up for like a fraction of a second, but it's just mad how you can. No underpants or anything, like everything on display. Everything on display. It's fucking mad. Now, in fairness, I'd say if people were trying to do that 30 years ago, they'd have to spend 6 hours trying to get the VHS player to pause, and there'd be all these blurry lines and static all over it, and be going. So I don't think it was a big issue, people seeing that until whatever. Anyway, so listen, it was a grand film. I didn't really pay attention to it because I don't know. I've seen them all so many times. Like, box office 59 million or something like that. How you getting on? Based on Dr. No by Ian Fleming. Alright, I'm sure it's grand. Like, James Bond. It's grand. I'm sure someone's heard of it before. Don't explain it loads. Oh, so today we are talking about the fight against getting married with kids. Ish. That kind of stuff. We're going to go into some quotes of famous people and how they handled family life. And we're also going to have a quote from the maker of the Zeitgeist film. That was a very big film there in 2009. We'll have a little touch on that. And we're going to talk about why Tesla how he felt about marriage. This is Tesla, who's like one of the biggest inventors of all time, and you've heard of Tesla cars and all that. This guy inspired that whole thing. So this now we're taking a mental health break. This is that talking tree. I said this talking tree is only allowed practice talking trees in 2 countries because he's banned from 6 other countries. How are you getting on there in the live chat? You're looking well. Alright, so this is the part where you just say your problems. We're listening to you, but your boyfriend never listens to you, so talk to the problem tree. Oh, jeepers. Oh, give it to me. That's the kind of background stuff they have in pop videos, all that heavy breathing. It's mad if you listen close. Okay, time's up. Wrap it up there. Come on. No home to go to. Right, you can stay for another 50 minutes, but that's it. Then you have to go. Okay. Here's a pro tip for anyone doing their podcast. Never ever look at the clock, because it'll scare the shit out of you. Every time I look at the clock, it just scares the fucking shit out of me. But if I don't look at the clock, it's all fine. That's the same for working in the recording studio, I think. Because a lot of the greats just take their watch off. Who else did that? Who's that big inventor lad? The lad. What's his name? He's Henry Ford's mate. I'll tell you right now. Are you all screaming this name at me? He liked designing airplanes for the army and stuff. Big millionaire lad. What the fuck is his name? It's not Henry anyway. Henrietta. Alright. What the fuck? Okay, he's in... Okay, Aviator, not Avatar. Man, being dyslexic just takes fucking all your time, man. Alright, poor me, boo-hoo. Excuse me, we're going to keep this show going. Oh, we're still looking at Avatar. Oh my god. I'm going to have to use the... When you're dyslexic, you got to fucking figure stuff out. I don't know how to spell Aviator. It's like Avatar keeps coming up. So I'm going to have to look up Leonardo to figure this out the back way. Or Leonardo DiCaprio. And then I have to look up fucking what films he was in to find out... Oh my god, being dyslexic is such a fucking... It doesn't even matter who the fucking lad was. What the fuck's his name though? Oh! Right, I can't concentrate. 'Cause I'm getting stressed! What the fuck's his name? It wasn't Henry Ford. Apparently, Porsche was hired by the old Nazi party to design the Volkswagen. Did you hear that? Your man Porsche working for the Nazis. Oh my god. Scandal. But your fucking Hugo Boss designed the fucking uniforms for them, so... Aren't companies so ethical? We made mistakes. We just followed the money. We were just doing our job. Everyone was just doing their job, weren't they? Anyway, right. Okay, we're gonna stay on track. Okay. Here we go. This is the VeganSteven podcast, the #1 vegan podcast promoting positive mental health. It's not just for vegans, it's every day. I am your host, VeganSteven. We are currently live everywhere. YouTube's, all the things. And not only that, we're on iTunes and Spotify and the... all those things. And today, once again... we are going to get into some of these things to do with what does Peter Joseph have to say about having kids. He came up with this big, oh shit, the camera turned off. Every time I put the glasses on, man, I just don't know what's going on. Okay. Panic! Hit the panic button! Oh my fuck, it's the panic button. It's the last resort between dead air and this drum beat is holding the world together. Does that work? Is that a joke? I'll tell you why all this stuff's gone to shit. The whole thing went to shit because I fucking couldn't figure out who this lad was. So we're just gonna fucking sort this lad out right now. It's some like Henry fucking thing. He helped invent the bra. He was big behind bra modifications and... Okay. And you guys think I'm fucking joking, don't you? But he really helped make bras and stuff. And he so that you could get like, he was big into like stuffing, if you know what I mean, like stuffing women's chests full of stuff. People say, oh, you can't do that, that's sexist and all this stuff. Listen, lads pack their fucking balls full of stuff, so I don't know. There's all, the way we want the world to be and the way the world actually is, and oh yeah, it's kind of depressing and all the rest of it, but you look, Aviator. Okay, we're nearly there. Aviator, who's okay, Howard Hughes. Boom, one of my favourite films of all time. I just feel like it's I don't know, I just feel like it describes me very well, so I don't know. Yeah, fucking hell. If that's not fucking an egotistical thing to say, I don't know what is. But yeah, I just feel like it's like my life story. Even though I'm not rich, I don't have a plane, I didn't grow up in the in the fucking 40s or whatever fucking... So it's kind of like my fantasy life or something, I don't know. It's probably a lot of lads' fantasy life, but sure, look, we'll move on. Howard Hughes suffers from germophobia and psychological illness. Tries to design and promote a new aircraft. Along the way, he faces personal issues to become a successful filmmaker. Box office 213 million. Thank you very much. Yum yum yum. Martin Scorsese and the boys. Oh yeah. There's a reason why the same actors and filmmakers work together all the time. Did anyone else notice that? There's a reason. Because when you get... What was it? Stay with the horse that brought you. Don't change horse halfway through a battle on the battlefield. These might be obscure references to people who haven't studied ancient war and all the rest of it. But look, we're moving on. We're talking about... Alright, I have a quote here from this lad. And I lost it. Did I mention I'm a professional podcaster, by the way? Did I mention that? Here we go. You say career, traumatic, simply kids, but irresponsible to cop out at best. Alright, so anyway, this filmmaker didn't say he hates kids, he said much of the future put them. Alright, okay, here we go. So I was watching this video of Peter Joseph. I'm just going into 2 quotes which had a big impact on me, and I kind of have to question them. I gotta question them. Because these 2 quotes kind of had a big impact on my how do I say this, on my perception of the world, but helped me work my way through the world, I guess. Okay, so here's one anyway. So here's a bit of a quote by this lad called Peter Joseph. Who the fuck is Peter Joseph? I'll tell you who Peter Joseph is. Zeitgeist, we're in the same vein, don't worry about it. Zeitgeist is a series of 3 documentary films released between 2007 and 2011 that present number of conspiracy theories as well as proposals from broad social economic changes. Alright, see, I didn't understand, when I watched this I didn't realise they were conspiracy theories. I thought they were facts, and it fucked my head up for a little while because I was a bit gullible, unfortunately, because when you don't look into things, it's very easy, if you take stuff at face value, it's very easy to get confused. So anyway, the maker of this film, who I'm starting to kind of see he has his own things going on. Well, that's kind of a subtle suggestion, but I kind of see he has his own shit going on. I thought he was like the answer to everything, but no one is. But anyway, alright, let's see what we have to say here. He cares too much for their future to put them into a world that could not sustain their well-being. The guy is brilliant, foreseeing, not fooled by the illusion of never-ending security, and yada yada yada. Okay. So I was watching this lad, and it's obviously like some kind of natural urge to have kids, because otherwise we wouldn't be having sex and all that shit, would we? The condom slipped up. So all this guy is saying is, he has a different angle to me altogether. From what I remember of watching the interview was that this Peter Joseph said, listen, don't be having kids because it's selfish or something like that. Alright, now apparently what he actually said was, when I go back to the source and not how I actually remember it. So this goes back into hearsay and why first-hand information is so important, because what I thought he said was something completely different to what he actually said. So I remembered it completely arseways. Do you wanna fuck off whoever's calling me? This was meant to be a live video, but I have someone calling me on the live video phone. Oh jeez. I bet that's someone ringing up saying, we can't talk about that on the podcast. Oh my god. So listen, kids, so that's something to be aware of, how things actually are and how you remember them, and if you check back with things, it's mad. Do you know what I'm saying? And do you know? What else do we have here going on? Alright, so that's mad, because I thought that was like a big statement to me that I kept reflecting on and using as a point of reference for my own life. And then it turned out Instagram's coming back. It turned out it was something else. Okay, so let's look into something else, which a hard-hitting quote for me. I'm going to look into it. So my recollection of this quote is like, don't have families. Don't have a family because... this is my memory of the quote. I don't know what the quote actually is. So my recollection of this quote is, don't have a family because it'll make you lazy, and no one with a family has ever done that great. So I don't have a family. Alright, so that's my recollection of the quote and my interpretation of it. But let's check back with the quote and find out what it actually said. Alright, so this is your boy Tesla. A lot of people love him. We've talked about him before. Nicholas Tesla, we've talked about him before in the podcast. Alright, here's what he actually has to say. I do not think you can name many great inventors that have been made by married men. Ooh. Alright, I'll read that one more time. I do not think that... Oh shit, okay. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. My shoe just made a farting noise, and instinctively I'm going to try and recreate that same farting noise with my foot so that people don't know it was me farting. It's like this mad insecurity everyone has. It's like, oh, that wasn't me, it was my shoe. And then you ferociously try to get it to oh shit, who killed Tesla? This took a fucking plot twist. Jesus Christ, who killed Tesla? Walter Hung, who died in 1938, died when his vehicle slammed into a concrete highway barrier on the US 101 Mountain View, California. Alright, so maybe Tesla sued by family of Silicon Valley driver. Wait, I'm confused. Did Tesla marry a pigeon? This took a fucking turn. Through his life, Tesla never married, but he once claimed he fell in love with a pigeon. Tesla used to take walks to the park and feed the pigeons. That seems alright. We're going completely off point, but anyway. Right, so Tesla's a top lad anyway. Whatever he is, even if he's into mad shit. Yeah. So there's this kind of urge that everyone has to have kids and families. I definitely have some kind of deep psychological urge to just go, be class, just to have a few yolks running around and a bit of a wife there. That'd be grand. But yeah, it just seems like a big gamble, isn't it? Like I can't think of anyone who either hasn't had a divorce or is currently divorced or something. Any like iconic people I can think of. Oof, yeah, I don't know. There's a singer called Tom DeLonge from a band called Blink-182. He recently got divorced. That broke my fucking heart. I know it seems really silly, but I was like, oh man, this lad's like a millionaire. He's starting his own side companies. I want to use this lad as an influence for how I live my own life. He's had a good marriage. His kids seem to like him. He listens to all these motivational tapes going to bed. He's got multi businesses going on. And he got a fucking divorce. I was like, no. I don't know. I thought he had the answer or something. Do you know what I mean? He got married to his childhood sweetheart or something. And then fucking every time I hear about a divorce, just fucking get pain in my heart. Like that fucking lad, Avril Lavigne, and some lad out of Sum 41. I love Sum 41. Derek Wilby or something. Huge fan of that lad. Inspirational character. He got married to Avril Lavigne anyway, and they fucking got a divorce. And I was like, oh. So like, there's no such thing as love. Ow, what's going on? And then, just divorces, man. Just, where's this happily ever after hiding? Where the fuck is it? Because I can't see anyone who has it. I sometimes be hanging around with families, and I'm like, oh, these families really love each other, and this is done fucking class. And then someone says to me, oh yeah, like her husband's having an affair with some lad in wherever, different country. And I'm like, oh, that's mad. Is anyone going to tell her? Or are they going to keep it quiet or whatever? And they're just like, oh no, she knows, like. And it's like, what? She knows her husband, it's like an open secret that her husband, it just fucking hurts my head. Hurts my fucking head. Yeah, someone I might be friends with did a lot of research, psychology research into married families and kids, and it seems like kids really fuck up the relationship. There's some kind of urge to have kids, but then once you have kids, everyone's priorities on the kid as opposed to the relationship, and then relationship deteriorates, and everyone's got to be saying, I love my man. We're talking shit, but I think you all know what I'm talking about. Secretly. Yeah, I don't know, famous people getting divorced, it's just like, But yeah, famous people are mad, because anytime a famous person commits suicide, the suicide rate skyrockets. Across the board, if they're like big mad famous, like when Kurt Cobain died and other people. People don't really know what they're doing, they're just like, oh, my hero did it, so I'll do it. So yeah, I don't know. You always hear famous people cheating on their wives and all that crack, and it's just like, ugh. Where is this mysterious happy marriage with kids that I'm being sold on these billboards? Where the fuck's that shit? A lot of people say it doesn't exist, it's just for marketing, because there's no way perfection doesn't exist. It's kind of like an illusion or one of them things, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, the old family. Yeah, it's a bit in the old heartbreak inside. Man, thought this was the morning espresso, and we're getting in fucking, I'm tearing up here. So fuck, how do we pull this back into happy land? Yeah, that's what happens though when you I've let negativity into my heart. Damn. And stuff. Right. Oh, I think it's time for a little song. Yeah, basically, it's just really annoying when you think people are real happy and you're like, oh, that if I just do what they do, I'll be happy or whatever. Then they get a divorce and you're like, oh, god damn. But in another way, like, just because they got a divorce doesn't mean they're not happy anymore. It's just in some kind of way my mindset thinks that you must be happy to be married to be happy, one of those things, and you need kids to be happy, and all these things. Like, I don't know if any of them are true, and there's a lot of proof saying that you should definitely not get married and you should definitely not have kids to get married. So it's just there's a logic conflicting with emotions, and it's just a fucking head fuck. It's like being addicted to fucking tea. You know, it's just a load of it's just a fucking cup of hot water. It does fuck all. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, one more chat with the problem tree there, and we'll get back into current news. I just have a fear of the show aging, you know what I mean? And if I do current news, I don't know if the show will stand the test of time. I'm trying to build a legacy here. And what I say by trying is I'm building a legacy here. Sure, we'll have a look at all of them. It'd be great. What about, put that kettle on. Put that kettle on. You fucking deserve a cup of tea. Whoa! Okay, I've made an executive decision. I have a fear that I don't want to talk about this because it's going to make me real sad. Because I'm one of them lads, right? Apparently, psychological analysis told me that I watch films to get away from emotions or something, and then because when I'm watching like programs of serial killers and stuff, or whatever I'm watching, the only thing I can't handle in those things, like I'm desensitized to almost everything, but the only one thing I can't handle is like a relationship, like a male and a female fighting. There's just like, that's my, you know, like the weakness, my Achilles heel. It's like, yeah, I fucking can't hack it. Sometimes I have to turn off the TV or skip it, or it's one of those things like. It's like watching a dog getting tortured or something. It's just, I can't handle it. It's just one of those things. Everyone has their own trigger. Some people are scared of spiders. But you look, we're still here. So we're going to look up famous or most iconic affairs, because we may as well go balls deep and just have a look and see what's got. And most famous divorces. Because I think a lot of these things, like I get real sad and depressed about shit when I have the fear, but if I actually look into it, I realise it's not that bad. Do you know what I mean? I'm not looking forward to looking at this, to be honest. But sure, fuck it. It's only one show. There's plenty of other shows you can episodes you can listen to. Most famous affairs. Most famous marriage affairs. So yeah, I have a lot of fear and negative thoughts about marriage and stuff. It just seems like a massive fucking gamble, and the odds don't look good. Okay, here we go. What percentage of marriages have affairs? According to American Association of Marriage Family Therapy, national surveys indicate that 15% of marriages, women, 25% of married men have external affairs. The incidence about 20% higher emotional and sexual relationships without intercourse are included. So it's 15% of married women and 25% of married men. Now, is that just that only 15% of the women would admit it? Who knows? Anyway, that's, I don't know. Apparently, some people have said I hate women. I don't think I hate women. But they think, I don't know. It'd be fucking awkward for me to hate women. Like, nearly everyone I hang out with is a fucking woman, so that would be fucking awkward. I don't think any women. The only thing me and women have fight about is that sometimes they get really annoyed because they're like, you shouldn't make that joke about this and you shouldn't make that joke about that. That's it, really. Then, like, I'll make anyone a cup of tea. Like, I don't give a fuck. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. We got some blurred out pictures. Oh God, we're still talking about coals. Alright, let's find out. I think this is all just late scandal. Tristan Thompson reportedly cheated on Khloe Kardashian more than once. I don't know who any of these people are. Kevin Hart has been cheating on his pregnant wife. My man, Misha Moosh. Alright, what else? Kris Jenner had an affair during her marriage to Robert Kardashian. Alright, whatever you're into. Who's Robert Kardashian? Are they talking about like Kris Jenner? I'm kind of confused. Alright, doesn't matter. Tiger Woods had one of the most explosive divorces in celebrity history. I missed this somehow. I don't know how I missed this. Everyone's like, oh man, that ruined his career. Listen, this lad will be still riding women in their 30s when he's like on his deathbed in his 90s, man. This lad is one of, like, clearly way beyond genius level IQ. Like, do you think he gives a fuck about a few thousand here and there? Like, this lad's gonna be icon for the rest of time, alright? In millions of years. Do you think anyone's gonna give a fuck about him getting his dick out in fucking million years or whatever? Who gives a fuck, like, honestly? This lad's gonna be making history for the next few decades or whatever, even if it's not to do with fucking golf. Apparently, the older you get golf, your nerves start going, as in your confidence starts going, and it's just, you lose your head game, allegedly. Anyway, listen, Tiger Woods' life was forever changed. Serial cheating became, but of course he fucking cheated. What do you fucking expect? He's one of the greatest men of all time. Every fucking lad, woman and entity is just going to be waving their genitals at him going, do you want, I'm here if you want a shot of this, like, sure, I'd nearly fucking ride him. He's gorgeous. Right, moving on. Arnold Schwarzenegger famously fathered a son, lol, with his housekeeper during marriage to Martha. Who the fuck is Martha Shlivert? I don't know. Again, I don't know, like, everyone knows Arnold Schwarzenegger is a dodgy fuck, but he's just so goddamn likeable. That's charisma. Power of charisma, man. It was a bombshell. I don't know, the women have been throwing themselves at him for fucking forever, like, you'd be worn out saying no, like, do you know what I mean? Sure, when I go down the street, I have to have a big baseball bat of barbed wire just to bait the women off. And I'm like, hey, fuck, I'm trying to walk here. Let's see. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson's fairy tale romance was her cheating with director Robert. Yeah. Usually those kind of relationships are just done for ticket sales and so on. Pretend they're going out. Who knows? Hugh Grant cheated on Elizabeth Hurley with a sex worker. Because you're not allowed to say... Why aren't you allowed to say prostitute? Like, there's no... Like, a prostitute's a fucking prostitute, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make it any better just by saying, calling them a sex worker. It doesn't somehow make prostitution any... Okay, it's just a fucking word. Like, you're selling your pussy for drugs or fucking money. You're selling your ass, whether you're a lad, woman, entity, a panda. Apparently, prostitution is one of the oldest trades going, because you can even study it back in with monkeys. Monkeys go around and they have sex with other monkeys for bananas and stuff. Like, it's not... It's like denying we have hair. Like, it's part of what humans do. Alright, moving on before I get cancelled. Sure, I'm already cancelled. Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian. I'm so confused. None of these Kardashians look anything alike. Probably because they got the old bit of plastic in it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for plastic surgery, man. I'm going to get fake breasts in as soon as I get the money. I'm going to get dick extensions, I'm going to get ball extensions, all the things. Alright, I'm going all out. I'm pimping this gorgeous skinny ass bod with rims. I'm going to spray paint half myself green. Body modding. I'm going to get an eye tattoo that says, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Or and the other eye's going to say, what else would be hilarious? I love my mum, or please donate to charity. That's a bit... How can I... The wording's not right, but I think you get the idea. Okay, moving on. So, Scott Disick, whoever that is, and Kourtney Kardashian, never... Like, I've heard of the second name. Ups and downs to your relationship, including Scott's admitting sex addict. Well, having the ride is good crack. Like, if people are throwing themselves at you, just do whatever the fuck you want to them. You literally only live once. Kim Kardashian said there was support Caitlyn Jenner when she was eliminated from British reality show because the producers didn't contact them. Alright, whatever. I don't know. Jude Law is strong and brave. Jude Law is strong and brave. Jude Law, I don't know what's going on here with this podcast. It's gone to shit ever since that VeganSteven took over this podcast. That's what I heard. Jude Law is... I liked it back in the old days when... Before VeganSteven did the vegan podcast. Jude Law is the classic case of an actor cheating with the nanny. La 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 la. Man, I'm going to get fucking 10 nannies. And I'm going to be like, listen, is there any chance you'll go out with me? I'll buy you flowers. And they'll be like, no. Fuck no, VeganSteven. You've got chlamydia. You've got fucking 6 different types of AIDS. VeganSteven, you've got fucking cancer on your face. VeganSteven, you've got... What else can people have wrong with them? VeganSteven, you've got genital warts all over your chest. We're not touching you, VeganSteven. And I'd be like, please, I'm famous. You're the nanny. And they're like, VeganSteven, you don't even have a kid. And I'd be like, oh... Why do you get caught up in the details, nannies? So listen, people wouldn't have sex with me even if I paid them, is what I'm trying to say. That's what happens when you have genital warts on your chest like VeganSteven, you know what I mean? I don't think you can even show nipples without getting... Alright, moving very swiftly on. So listen, some actor, some lad in power cheating on his wife. Shock horror. Alright, we're moving on. David Letterman, what a baller. David Letterman admitting to an affair during a tapping of Late Night. Yeah, like, of course he cheated on his wife. I'd cheat. If that was my wife, I'd fucking cheat on her. I know you're not allowed to say that, but fuck, it'd be a bit of crack, like. Alright, David Letterman had only been married to his wife for 6 months. Wait, hang on. They'd been together for 20 years. Oh my god. So they've been together for 20 years, only married 6 months, allegedly, and someone came out saying, here, if you tell anyone, if you do any of this, if you don't pay us a load of money, we'll tell everyone you've been kissing other people. And he was like, listen, do you know how fucking famous I am? I don't need no woman, I don't need no man, I don't need no paycheck. Do you know who I am? My name is, I forgot his name already. My name is David Letterman up in here, alright? And there's a picture of him there at the White House. Yeah, he's in the fucking White House. Do you think he gives a fuck about anything, man? He gets his fucking eyebrows licked. No one gives a fuck. Alright, here we go. I don't think I'm just talking about lads here. Everyone just... You gotta ride whatever the fuck you want. Whatever kind of entity you are. Right, here we go. Jay-Z and Beyonce used their music to work through Jay-Z's infidelity. Ugh. What is up with Beyonce? She's like, listen women, I'm going to empower you. Oh, my husband cheated on me. I'm still empowering to women. How does that make sense? I don't know. Personally, I think she's doing the right thing, but who cares? Who gives a fuck? I couldn't, sorry. I'm sorry. I just when relationships don't break up and stuff, it just makes me really sad. So, but I'm gonna have a look at this and just have the laws, because facing your fears, good crack. And once you face your fear honestly, and you're afraid of nothing, you can get control of your own head. So, alright. But then you can fall into a cycling thing of self-pity and all this shit. So I'm just going to have a little look for this podcast, and that'll be me done. Alright, here we go. Jack Nicholson was notorious womanizer. My man. He detailed by ex-girlfriend Angelina Hudson. Listen, if I was Jack Nicholson, I'd have fucking goats licking my balls. I'd have donkeys in my back garden. I'd have all the things. Alright. Did you know that if you want to become a vegan, you have to have sex with a donkey? That's the initiation process. Fun fact. Jack Nicholson and Angelina Hudson had a long-running on and off relationship. It lasted 17 years. There was a lot written about their... Why am I reading this? Alright. Listen, he liked banging other people. Maybe she did as well. I don't know. We'll get on with it. Moria Baccarin divorced her husband and revealed she was 3.5 months pregnant with her co-star's baby. That's my baby! Yeah. Whatever you're into, lads. Alright. Jesse James. Is that a real person? I thought Jesse James was a cowboy who's been dead a long time. Sandra Bullock. Yes, you would. Who said that? She'd be fucking... I don't care. I don't care if Sandra Bullock was fucking 70. I'd still marry her on the spot. Let's see. Where are we going on? When it was uncovered, Jesse James had been cheating on Sandra Bullock for a long time with multiple women. Jesus. Became his own mission. Sex addiction. Yeah, alright, whatever. Like, who gives a fuck? Let's see what else we got on here. Dean McDermott and Tori Spelling. Never heard of either of them. Worked through identity on spelling TV shows. True Tori. Don't know what that's about. Alright, fair play to them. They got their dicks wet. And she got her dick wet as well. I'm not being sexist, alright? Everyone got their dick wet. Woody Allen's relationship to ex-stepdaughter's son. So soon, it's not son. Or Soon Yai. Is that her name? Soon Yai? Or Soon... As in, it's going to happen soon. I'm kind of confused. Woody Allen's relationship to ex-stepdaughter. How do you become someone's ex-stepdaughter? I don't understand how that would even work. Because being someone's stepdaughter is already, like, pretty far away. But then you're not even their stepdaughter anymore. So how does that work? There's a picture of Woody Allen here anyway. He's not looking... He's not... I don't know. I think they didn't put it... They just didn't get him at a good angle. They kind of caught him by surprise. And then you have some blondie hippie woman here and she's smiling away to herself. So let's find out what the crack's going on here. Woody Allen's relationship with ex-stepdaughter Soon Yai, what's just spelled Y-I, is one of the most famous celebrity cheating scandals ever. Grand. Let's dive in. The Woody Allen and Soon Yai provision, that's Previn, whatever that spells, is well known. Well, I've never heard of it, or have I? While still the relationship with Mia Flower, who had adopted Soon Yai, and her ex-husband Andre Previn, oh jeez, ex-husbands are getting involved, who had adopted, oh Jesus, it's getting fucking boring. It's getting very complex very soon. After he came... legal custody battle, sexual abuse allegations, eventually marriage of Alan and Pelvin. I don't know who either of those people are. Alan is this guy called Alan? Woody Allen. Okay. Sorry. It's my first podcast. I'm new. Okay. But there's no logic to things. You meet someone, you fall in love. That's the way it is. Alright, moving on. Many people think Usher cheated on longtime girlfriend Roselda Chili Thomas, but he was actually unfaithful to now ex-wife Tomer Foster. Who are all these people? Jesus fucking hell. Alright, he was married to someone called Tamika Forrester for 2 years, apparently. They filed for divorce in 2009. There was no custody battle over... there must have been kids involved, maybe, I don't know. There was a lot of speculation over what caused their split. Speculated ended Oh, he did an old Oprah Winfrey's interview. Good man. Good man. He knows what the crack. He knows where those dollars are. He did an interview with Oprah. Very good. Very good. I like it. With one of his ex-wives' bridesmaids. Jesus Christ. This is like serious hearsay. We've two other people here I've never seen before. David Brownaz. Oh, he's an angel. He's Buffy the Vampire's mate. David Brownaz, Broenanaz, came clean about his infidelity in a joint interview with his wife People. Yeah, whatever you're into. That was apparently in 2010. Yes, the same Rachel from Tiger Woods' cheating scandal. What? While Brownaz was never confirmed the identity of his mistress, Rachel Yunti, yes, the same as Tiger Woods' cheating scandal, did release a statement that she confirmed there was a romantic relationship between the two of them. Fucking Jesus. So someone was riding Buffy the Vampire's ex-boyfriend and riding Tiger Woods. That must be some nice ass pussy, man. Tight ass shit. Alright. Eddie, oh, you can't say pussies are tight. What, you want fucking loose jobs? I don't know. Listen. Alright. I apologise. It's late. The time is 1:10. It's fucking 12 to the 12th, 2019. Alright, we're going to bomb through it. Because I think we're actually out of time. We're out of time by 2 minutes. Eddie Caribbean and Lisa. I don't know who these people are. Okay. Is there anyone here that I've ever seen before? Alright, so the crack is just basically Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor. Jesus, they broke up. Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow broke up. Oh shit, crack, man. I don't know. Marriage is a kind of like, it just seems a bit of a gamble, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. People want to get married because it seems like good crack, but it doesn't work out very often. Alright? That's all I want to say in this whole episode. That's it. So maybe I'll just title this, Is Marriage Good Crack? Question mark. I don't know. Jenna Down and Shane Titan, I guess they got a divorce. Jennifer Aniston and Justin Torres, yes you would. They got a divorce. Usher and Grace McGowell, don't know who she is. They got divorced. Cheeky chappies. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I don't care who you are. Good luck saying no to Johnny Depp, like. I don't care what the fuck he did. Oh, he threw something. Yes, fucking. I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm just putting people on a pedestal. But, will anyone remember who the fuck this woman is apart from she slept with Johnny Depp? I don't know, maybe she verbal abuse. Come on, verbal abuse. I get verbal abuse off my fucking dog. Alright, we're moving on. Because obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just making casual observations here based on half a headline, alright? So if you're taking me seriously here, this is a parody of a podcast. Just a grumpy lad, first thing in the morning at 1 o'clock. Ben Stiller and Christine Taylor. Yeah, alright. 17 years and 2 kids. Fuck. That's the whole thing of like, alright, we don't like each other, but we'll wait till the kids turn 18. I think that's that crack. Who knows though? Gwyneth Paltrow and Kristen Martin, unconscious couple. Gwyneth Paltrow, she must be in a good film or something. The name sounds familiar. Coco, not my cat called Coco. Kaylee Coco and Ryan Sweatning. Man, she's always. Anytime I see an interview with that woman, Kaylee Coco, she's just constantly moaning about how she doesn't like Big Bang Theory. Every time I see her, she's just going, oh, it's such a burden, being in a really successful show for so long. I don't know. I thought it was a good show. Like, I got bored of it very quick, but like it's for some people, it's obviously very good. Drew Barrymore and Will Copeland. Drew Barrymore, childhood crush of mine. In hindsight, I think I was wrong, but alright, moving on. Sure, listen, Will Copen's, you do him as well. I've never seen him before, but listen. Actors engaged, married 2012. They have 2 daughters. Jesus. During the marriage, Drew openly shared about her battle with post-pregnancy depression, postpartum depression. It wasn't the drugs, it was because I just had a baby. Anyway, listen. Barrymore since filed for divorce. Worst nightmare. Yeah, okay, grand. Who are these people? Oh, fuck. Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. 2015. I'm so confused by this picture. But we're just going to keep going. Let's see. After marrying in 1991, the couple added 2 children to their own blood. Jesus Christ, to the 8 children from previous marriages. This sounds like a shit show. There's fucking. I already have fucking 8 of them. Let's take 2 more. Jesus Christ. They were separated in June 2013. Fucking hell. Their divorce was finalised in 2015. Fucking hell. Caitlyn began her public transition. Strong and brave. Bruce. Life is Caitlyn. Alright, fair play to you. Jenner. No, sorry. Affleck and Jennifer Gardner. 2015. To be honest, I've no interest in public, like, celebrities' fucking lives, because it means fucking nothing to me. I generally, personally, I just choose to, like, everyone. I think everyone in the world is completely fucked in the head, to be honest. I've never met a single person I thought was sane on any level. Maybe they're okay at one, I don't know. Sorry, I'm obviously in a negative headspace this morning. But all I'm trying to say is, I like Ben Affleck's films. I don't know anything about the lad, or even I never even heard of this Grace person. And I always think their opinions on stuff always just fucking annoys me, so I prefer just to look at their work. Generally, I know I'm speaking hypocritical, but anyway, in an ideal world. Let's see, so these 2 people anyway, they're married, they had 3 kids, they're married for 10 years. They met on the set of Pearl Harbor, which is like a really good film that someone tried to turn into a rom-com. That's how I describe it. They had a really class film, and then some producer was like, we need to turn this into a rom-com. Okay, anyway. They married in a wedding, divorced, alright, whatever. He was having an affair with the couple's nanny. Oh, damn! Man. Alright, Medina Lambert and Blake Skelton, I don't know who they are. They got divorced. Alright, fair play. Gwen Stefani like surgery. Who said that? And Gavin Rossdale. Don't know who he is. Who's the lead singer of... he's the lead singer of something, maybe. Oh, did he have the nanny as well? Oh my god. This lad was with the nanny as well. Absolute chancer. It's like a recipe. It's like a how-to guide on how to cheat on your wife. Marry someone really famous. Get a nanny. Step 3. Cheat on the nanny. Step 4. Get a divorce. Step 5. Repeat process. Get a nanny for the person who was the nanny. And it's just like a never-ending, like, fucking pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme of nannies, of marrying nannies, then getting someone in to mind your kids that you had with that nanny, and then fucking, it's never ending. Is that how Mormonism works? Is that why they're married so many times? VeganSteven, you can't be slagging Mormons just because they have loads of wives. That's fucking racist. And, VeganSteven, you're so intolerant. You're so intolerant of minorities. Oh my god. Oh my word. Let's see. Where were we? Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez all day long. I don't care if she's on her deathbed. I wouldn't mind holding her hand. Now, they were in a Broadway show. I knew very quickly that marriage wasn't the right thing. Man. Jeez. Whatever her name is though. Lopez. I wasn't looking. Alright, we got some lad called Seal and Henny Klum. Jesus. They got divorced. But Seal's fucking legend. How could you divorce him? British. He's British all day long, like. Supermodel and... Oh, she was one of those. Jesus. Supermodel singer. Alright, they renewed their vows. Whoa, they had 3 children. Fair play. 10 years. Fuck, that's hard going. Get less for doing murder, like. They divorced. Rumours swirl that Seal printed P-A-R-R-T-I-E-D. What's that even spell? Parted hard and had a problem controlling his temper. Yeah, he's a fucking rock star, man. Rock stars do what I do what the fuck I want. I'm a fucking rock star. Having an affair with her bodyguard. What? She had an affair with her bodyguard. That is fucking cheeky. The women are fucking sneaky like that, aren't they? Lads are just like, hey, I was just getting my dick sucked. I didn't know you'd see all the lipstick on my dick from all them other people. All those other men who were sucking my dick. And then, but your wife's all like, oh man, they're real sneaky about it. Like they'll book a holiday and do it on holidays. They'll be like, I'm just going away with my girlfriend, man. I'm just going away to get my nails did. Getting the old... Anyway, sure, look. Allegedly. Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon sounds very famous, but I've never seen this face before. Mariah Carey dating Nick Cannon. They got married. They had a secret ceremony in the Bahamas. They grew apart and divorced. Okay, grand. Taylor Loney. Oh no! What? Did he? Oh what? Wait, what? David Donunchi and Taylor Loney. Is she the woman from? Is she the woman from fucking? Whoa! Is she the woman who was in X-Files? Man, if they got married, that'd be fucking crazy. Or am I just really bad at recognising faces? That poor woman from X-Files got like a new face, and I don't know who she is anymore. No, she's just some other woman. She's an actress, producer. Naked Truth. 53. How you getting on? Gee, she's looking around 50. Alright, so listen. We're already going miles over time here. But we're facing our fears. Celebrity divorces, breakups, oh my god. This is on the front line of gossip. Oh fuck, I'm reading Vogue.com, so if there was any doubt I was speaking absolute fucking tripe, this confirms it. I'm on Vogue. Alright, Dave Dushumi, or whatever his name is, has a good old touch of sex addiction. Here, if you have fucking sex addiction, fucking... Alright, anyway. What do I know? Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries. She got married for a lad for 90 days or something. Jeez, he's a tall lad. That'd be fucking awkward. Alright, so they got married, and some people say it was to do with the money. Who knows? Orlando Bloom and Mira Kerr, whoever that is. She was pregnant. Jesus, that's awkward. They had a son, and they split, and they divorced. Okay, grand. They didn't follow the how-to guide. They didn't follow the VeganSteven how-to guide, which involves you have to get a nanny, and then you have to let the circle begin. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. Apparently, Tom Cruise always divorces his wife when they turn 33. Bit cheeky, but bit cheeky. Alright, I don't know, he wanted to involve their son. Yeah, they've got divorced, who cares? Russell and Katy Perry. Russell Brand just looks like he doesn't want to be there in pictures of Katy Perry, and she's like, I'm in love. I don't know. Alright, we already talked about Tiger Woods. Robin Wright, Sean Penn. Alright, they got divorced. Fair play. Paul McCartney and Heather Mills, they got a divorce. Guy Ritchie and Madonna got a divorce. Penelope and Reese Witherspoon. Oh gee, she's nice. She's the kind of person that would look good with a beard. Do you know what I mean? Witherspoon would look very good with a beard. That's all I'm saying. Oh my lord, my actual wife is here, Pamela Anderson. I slagged her off a She rang me up there. She said stop slagging me off. But if you're ever in Mexico or wherever I live, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, classic. The two of them like smoking sploofs. I think she's another woman that would look good with a beard. Meg Ryan is Meg Ryan's a real person, and Dennis Quaid. They had a poor life roller coaster, they say. Tom Cruise is out again. He didn't follow the VeganSteven divorce formula. He didn't get the nanny. When will he learn? When will these celebrities learn? Still blaming the Church of Scientology for something there. Did you hear they moved to Ireland? Tax haven, is it? Tax haven, is it? They don't pay tax. Jeez, Scientology's a bit creepy. Who said that? Scientology's very creepy. Who said that? Well, very creepy. What? Okay, listen, that's all we have time for today. And it's been an emotional roller coaster, and thank you very much for joining me. Obviously, you know, I'm terrified of marriage and all that crack. I'd love to do it, but I think there's more. I'm trying to get high on my own supply, because people come and go, unfortunately. Woo! We're getting into negative lands. We're gonna hang up the phone in the next 10 seconds. But I feel friends, friends come and go, girlfriends come and go, everyone comes and goes, and all you have is yourself. And you gotta be fighting for you, no matter what country you're in. You gotta bring your own party. You show up to a fucking house party, it's fucking shit. Why is it shit? Because you made it shit. Not because you made it shit, but if you bring the fucking party, everyone's like, oh fuck, this party's fucking popping, man. And you have a fucking party. Alright. Gotta give to get. Ladies, swallow. Ladies, swallow. Don't burp. Mm.